Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of September. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this doesn't sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, I think I'm going to begin down here. Now, I feel that this is some like a reconciliation that happened. But I feel like somebody is still carrying the pain from whatever had caused you to break up. I feel like you've made up. I feel like you've made an agreement because of the braid here. But you're still not happy. There's still feelings of confusion surrounding this reconciliation. Okay. I feel like, you see, we have the spider sitting central here, and I'm looking at it, and he's looking down, he's facing the braid. And the spider, I feel, is like lying in wait, just waiting for that person to make one mistake. That's how I'm seeing this. In this romance, this connection. You may feel that somebody's not as open as they should be, or that it may not be taking the exact direction that you had envisioned. And so you immediately fall back to heartbreak from the past, suspicions or pain from the past. And immediately I feel think the worst, because I drew some extra cards here for you because I wanted to confirm what I was picking up. And indeed, I feel that this is somebody's, because the air card represents the quality of one's thoughts. And so this is a lot of hesitation with the hourglass, the imagination working overtime, possibly thinking the worst, imagining the worst. So you're sitting or in wait for the other person to make a mistake, because you're sure, or you feel sure that they are. Why? Because something may not feel right in the relationship. Somebody may be holding back a bit. In other words, it may not be like it was before. Maybe you want it like it was before the breakup had occurred. You see, we have the peacock, and the peacock is being very watchful. It's like waiting, watching. And we have the card of rebellion. It's funny, eh? Because we've got these two birds. they're like looking at each other. It's like a face-off. So we have this card of rebellion here. Resistance to an established order. So maybe there were rules or boundaries that were set up. Maybe you suspect that that person may not respect those boundaries. You see, if I look here, here we have the lantern, and that's seeking information, again, trying to shed light on whether or not somebody is planning a deception, because this is a card of planning a deception here. And that's what I think this is. And you just want to move away from this heartbreaking energy of the Three of Love, something that is emotionally upsetting you. And it's emotionally upsetting you to be having these thoughts, these suspicions, these fears. I feel that you did not, whatever happened that originally broke you up has not been healed, has not been dealt with. And it's being carried over into this reconciliation. So trying to shed light on what you feel could be a planned deception. You're lying in wait like this spider here and waiting for them to make an error. And it's not that you want them to make an error. It's because the past, the quality of your thoughts, the beliefs. Because the peacock can also speak to the beliefs and differing beliefs. Now, yeah, you see there's, so there was this good news that came in, some type of agreement. You see they're shaking hands. A solution was found for what? For a second chance, right? But you're frustrated, okay? You feel that they're wearing armor, maybe that they're hiding things, not telling you things. And it feels kind of like a nightmare here with this Nine of Swords. You may feel like everything's against you, or that they're against you, or that they attack you, maybe. But there's something else at the core. This is a very fragile situation because the snail is above here. You're feeling very vulnerable when it comes to this new start with the Fool, okay? You want this cup. You're reaching for this cup. But you're feeling very vulnerable because you haven't healed from the past. Now, this could be your energy, but it could be the other person's energy, all right? Somebody withdrawing into their shell with the snail. Yeah. Something that's just moving really slow, not really advancing. And what you really want at the heart is to be able to work together. That's what the bees do. They work together. And so you're looking over here, wanting to work together, or wanting this to work. But somebody could be holding back. And you're wondering why. And clearly there are communication problems here. Somebody is not talking. Because I feel there's a deeper issue, but I don't feel like it's what you believe it is. You're expecting bad news because you're thinking the worst. But I feel like you're off track. wanting to get to the truth of why this relationship is struggling. 10 of Coins here in the reverse. Maybe you suspect there's competition. Maybe you suspect there's competition and this is why there's distance between you. It feels like somebody's holding back. Even though you're together, somebody's holding back. Okay, but what is the reason? Well, it's not what you're thinking it is. Okay? You just want this person's love. Yeah. Yeah. You just want them to love you. So we have the rabbit here. And so that can speak to fear and anxiety. It can speak to being clever. So maybe you think that somebody's trying to be very clever. It's also a card of waiting, which would take me back to the spider sitting central. Family is important to you, with the rabbit being here. And you feel, you could feel the need to reach out to this person because the distance may be growing because of action and reaction. So they're acting one way and you're reacting another way. And so instead of, you know, helping a situation, it's causing more distance. So and this is happening because you feel that somebody is not partaking of the cup here, that things are not what they appear on the surface. And I feel like you're questioning this person's loyalty and faithfulness to you for sure with this card, this 5 of Coins. The dog is out in the cold. The dog speaks to loyalty and faithfulness. And maybe you're losing hope here. It could be that there's arguments that break out. Yeah. And it could be that you're imagining that there's going to be this breakup, that things are not going to work. You could be thinking that this person is not going to stick around. You see, because you have the coffer and you have the boy. So the coffer is like an assessment of the seeds you've planted. Will they bring you gain or not? It's almost like the 3 of Wands a bit. But it's coming with the boy. And the boy, it's like an invitation or an offer of love, okay, a profession of love. But the boy, he loses his interest very quickly, you see. And so his eyes will change, or not change, but his eyes will stray. His actions will change. And this is what happened. There was this profession of love, okay, this reconciliation, but then the actions changed. And this is what you're assessing, but you're imagining the worst. Now, it comes with the fish and the lilies. excuse me. So the fish is the giving or receiving of the wrong facts, which is what's happening here, or the wrong impressions. You're getting the wrong impressions about this situation or about this person. Now, you have the lilies coming with this, and the lilies is a really good card to have, and it lessens any negativity that's around it. Okay, it's another confirmation to me that whatever you're thinking is not what's going on. And so I feel that there is communication problems here, and there's another issue that most likely you haven't even thought of, didn't even cross your mind. Why? Because you're stuck emotionally on what happened in the past, and so you're automatically going to assume the worst. And this is what is happening here. You need to open up the lines of communication. You feel like reaching out to this person and finding out, do it. Don't let this continue to deteriorate, because there's a deeper issue at hand for the other person. But it's not what you think it is. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.